Come on, let's get nuts.
Well, hello, everybody. Whoa, get that out of there. What's going on, everybody? Film Junkee Live. That's a little light. Ooh, what's going on? All right. How's everybody doing out there? What's going on? How you doing? It's Monday. It's the end of Monday. We made it through another Monday, guys. We're good. We're good. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Good. How we doing out there? Yeah, we got everybody chatting in the super chat room, in the chat room right now. How's everybody? Oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day, I should say. So let's show some love. Let's show some love out there, huh? Let's show a lot of love out there. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, notification bell, all that stuff. Join if you want to join. And of course, is it like louder? Is it not loud enough? What's going on? We good? Let's see, is it good? Let me know if the volume is not that great. Maybe something got bumped right here. I think we're good. We good? Let me know if the audio is good. All right, who's out there, huh? Let's see, what are we doing here? Nah, who wants to do that? No, we don't want to do that. Now, come on. What's going on, Jose? Good to see you. Happy Monday. Let's start the madness. That's right. F Marvel, yes, exactly. Hashtag full front. Yeah, there we go. Yep. We're good? All right, just making sure we're good. All right. You just don't sound loud as... I don't sound loud? How do I not sound loud? Man. Trying to. Or maybe the mic's not turned up enough. How about that? A little bit better? Yes? Better? Trying to adjust the sound right here. Whatever. Well, let's just talk. Well, now the opening music's done, so I think we'll be all right. Anyways, that's right. Jamming that shit. Jamming it. What's going on, Mr. Patterson? Good to see ya. Yes. All right. Happy Valentine's Day. Captain Gator Girl right here. Yes, the things we're going to get up to the... Oh, wow. I don't know what's going on with your dungeon, but hey, that's on you guys. Whatever you guys are doing in the dungeon, it's fine. What's going on, Stephanie? Good to see ya. Hello, darling. Happy holidays. Is it really a holiday, though? I still had to work today, so I don't know about that. Marvel always beating DC. Stop it. Well, I mean, it's just for the time being. It'll get to a different point sooner or later, right? I think so. What's going on there, Legend? Good to see you. Like Homer did, couch and shades. What? All right. Yeah, say hey, everybody. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Fear Jason? And we got Mama Film Junkee here. Hi, Mom. See you this weekend. Didn't see you yesterday, as per usual, but it's okay. Shaq Fu, what's going on? How you doing? That's a new name right there. Yes, what's going on? Accuracy. Good to see you. That's right. Move your mic. I mean, do you want it just to be like her? Yeah, I think it's pretty good, right? I don't know. I just don't know. Is it good now? Are we good? That's the question. I think we're good. Or maybe not. Is it low? Trying to see here. All right. I don't know if my levels got messed up right here. I don't know. Anyways, okay. Let's do this. I didn't get that much sleep last night, guys. What's going on, Edmund Norton? I like your name. Oh, and miss almost this right here. 14 months, Wonder Meg. Basic membership. Look at that. Happy Valentine's Day to Meg right there. Hopefully you're doing good. That's right. Everybody say hi to Meg and happy Valentine's Day. We're good. Volume is low. Okay. Trying to make sure it's all good here. So, yeah, I don't know. Seems like some people are saying low. Some people are saying it's fine. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. How was my weekend? My weekend was good. I disconnected and hung out with a bunch of people. Did some stuff. It was great. Let's get nuts. I had a great day in B-Day and presents yesterday, plus some great commercials and trailers. Yeah, we'll talk about some of that stuff, man. We'll talk about the Super Bowl, all that stuff. What's going on, Steve-O? Good to see ya. Yeah. No, I mean, like, my volume is all good. I don't know why all of a sudden thing. People are saying that shit's low. I don't know. I don't know. Here, now it's all the way up. It's more up now. We good? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Maybe? All right. I don't know. We'll see. Volume is low, okay? So, how's it sounding now? Sounding good? All right. Guess it got turned down just a little bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We're good now? All right, we're good. As long as you guys can hear me because, I talk way too fucking much. Okay, so we're good on that. I think we're good on that. Thank you guys for, of course, clicking in for Film Junkee Live. We got lots to talk about, that's for sure. I mean, geez. Obviously, we're going to go over the Doctor Strange trailer because, I was at my friend's Super Bowl party, so obviously I wasn't home to do like any kind of reaction. But man, when I kept on checking my Twitter as talking and then eating some chippies and whatever the hell, and then I kept looking because I knew there was going to be more. We got the Nope trailer, which that looks intriguing. Jordan Peele, what is going on there? Something with aliens. I hope that sounds. It looked pretty fantastic when it came to that. There wasn't like too many trailers when it came to yesterday, but man, that Doctor Strange trailer. You just watch it, and then certain things you're like, oh, geez, this is crazy. And then, of course, you have the poster, too, that Easter eggs all over the place, man. And so, yeah. And then, of course, you have commercials. Oh, yeah, and thank you, Rhea, for showing up. And, of course, good to see you. Yeah, so many commercials that happened yesterday. I think one of my favorites was definitely the Cable Guy Jim Carrey Verizon commercial, which, of course, he already teased. I think that was probably one of my favorites because, love that movie. And Jim Carrey has not lost a step at all. There were some other good ones, too. Dr. Evil. You had, of course, the Zeus with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Selma Hayek. Some dull ones. There was an Uber Eats commercial that just was fucking weird, and everybody that I was with was like, what the hell was that? Yeah, they weren't all winners, but, there were some good commercials out there and stuff like that. So, yeah, let me know which ones were your favorite commercials. Spent millions. Yeah. The people that don't know crypto always make fun of crypto. Yeah, it's okay. Actually, that commercial actually crashed their website, so pretty interesting. Yeah, they have the millions, that's for sure. There, Jose. I'm just saying, if you don't know, if you don't know certain stuff, sometimes, yeah. But actually, that Coinbase commercial actually crashed their website, so apparently it did work. So the Larry David one was absolutely hilarious too. That was cool. He's all, what? People vote, even the stupid ones? No. Yeah, that was pretty good. So. Yeah, there's some really good ones, and then some just like whatever. It's I don't know what's going on, man. Mr. Casey, always good to see you. Yeah, there's some good ones, and then of course, yeah, congratulations to the Rams. The Rams. Cheers to the Rams. You know what? I was thinking that the Bengals were gonna do it. I thought the Bengals were gonna do it, but then things started kind of going. It was very interesting because the Rams, OBJ just kind of went, after he blew his knee out or, tore his ACL, apparently that's what happened. I was thinking that the Rams were just kind of, they were falling, and then all of a sudden, yeah, the defense for the Bengals just kind of let that one go. So, but it was a really good game. That's all I was asking for. I didn't want a blowout. I didn't want like a boring game. I wanted a close game. I think we all wanted that, and that's what we got. But congratulations to the Rams. My dad is a happy man, of course, because that's his favorite team. And so I'm gonna go ahead and buy him a hat. I think. Yeah, we'll buy him a hat. You wanted overtime? I know, right? I wanted overtime a little bit too. To be honest, I wanted it to go to a tie, go into OT, and see what would happen right there. I actually did want that. I did want that as well. So I'm right there with you. So, but yeah, overall, it was a great game. Great things. And yeah, man, I ate so much food yesterday. It's ridiculous. I'm so bloated right now. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, turn that off. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the tweets right now. But then before we fully get to that, let's also raise our glasses too. Definitely was going to be wearing this hat today because, we lost an iconic director yesterday, right after the Super Bowl. It's like we're all hyped up and jazzed about the Super Bowl, and then all of a sudden, man, we just get the news that Ivan Reitman died at age 75. So cheers to Ivan Reitman. Of course, you know, he directed the first two Ghostbusters, Stripes, Dave. There's so many movies that we can list right here. He produced Up in the Air. And then, of course, his son Jason Reitman did Ghostbusters Afterlife. And, obviously Ivan Reitman was producing and stuff like that. And luckily, he got to see that get released before he passed away. So cheers to Ivan Reitman, man. So, yeah. That sucked. That sucked hearing that, man. You know, we're all like jazzed up about the Super Bowl, and all of a sudden we just hear that somebody, has to pass away. But age 75, he lived a pretty full life and gave us some really great movies, and gave us the Ghostbusters. That's right. Meatballs, Stripes. Man, there's Twins. Yeah, I mean, there's so many movies out there that we recognize when it comes to Ivan Reitman. So, yeah. He will definitely be missed, man. We lost a good one, folks. We lost a good one. But I'm glad he lived a pretty full and long life. That's for sure. All right, let me get to this. Let's see. All right, let me scroll down. Let's get to it. It's pretty crazy, too, because I was wearing my Ghostbusters shirt yesterday. It was just like, I was going to be gone all weekend, and I just grabbed that shirt, and I was wearing my Ghostbusters shirt all day yesterday. It was almost like I felt something. And I just knew I had to wear my Ghostbusters shirt yesterday. So, yeah, pretty crazy. Where am I at here? All right, where's a good spot to start? Wow, it's funny when people delete shit. Okay, I think I think I'm gonna start right here. All right, let's start right here. Okay, let's go to the tweets. All right, here we go, guys. He gave Dan Aykroyd his first job. Yeah, I mean, Ivan Reitman, man, I tell you what. Yes, there you go. Cheers to that legend right there. All right, guys. So, I mean, obviously we talked on the Vodka stream on Friday about the sizzle reel and everything, all about that. And then, of course, I had a little bit of fun, which we'll talk about. I love this right here. The boys. Look at that. We got some figurines right there of the last three Batmen right there, man. I tell you what. Gotta love it. Batman just keeps on getting reinvented. That's what it's all about. And then look at this, of course. We talked about this. Looks like Mr. Junkee XL, Mr. Tom Borg, is going to be probably doing the soundtrack for Rebel Moon. We can hope, of course. Yeah. I think he's gonna. We kind of talked about on the Vodka stream, like what kind of scores, what kind of score is Junkee XL going to be doing? I guess we'll find out. We got Ray Stevenson. He's apparently going to be the villain in the upcoming series, of course, Ahsoka. So that was posted the other day. He's been around the block. He's been in Marvel a lot. He was a Punisher at one point, right? And that movie, Punisher was a Warzone. It had potential, but I don't know. It's a little difficult to gauge whether was that supposed to be good or not. It had some good moments. It was R-rated at least. And hopefully you guys caught the Squadcast podcast, which they had Batman and Psychology with Dr. Travis Langley right here. Scott talked about it on the Vodka stream on Friday, so that was good stuff. Make sure I got this turned on. And the cast of the Batman got interviewed by Fandango, which was pretty good stuff.
When Matt finished the film, I sent him a text.
They worry about Matt Reeves.
I hope, because Matt worked. I don't know how the man is sane.
Oh my God.
I'm kind of worried about him.
I'm still worried
I
about
swear
him.
to God,
I
said you need to go into a forest, cut down some trees, and cry for 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Build
No.
a fire, eat some
Seriously.
chestnuts.
Someone check on Matt Reeves.
What's my point? Oh yeah, I sent him a text saying,
Cinema.
I hope you can grasp that you're going to move and bring a lot of entertainment and joy into so many, millions of people's lives. Even if it does badly, he's going to do that in millions of people's lives. When Matt finished the film, I sent him a text.
It's good. So if you guys caught that, yeah. Yeah, if you guys caught that, there's a lot of like clips from those from that interview right there. So it's good stuff. And then we got a new shot from Moon Knight right here. Of course, if you guys saw a little TV spot during the Super Bowl, that was pretty sweet. It was funny too when I had friends with me and they were like, "What the fuck was that?" I'm like, "Well, it's something dark that Marvel's doing. That's all you need to know. It's something dark that Marvel is doing. Moon Knight, it's kind of like a paranormal Batman in a sense, I guess you could say. You know, it's Batman, but with like paranormal, special, supernatural powers kind of thing." And I was like, there you go. And yeah, so there's that. And then there was also Al Pacino living his best life. He's just going for a walk and listening to his music, not giving a shit. Hoo-ah, that's right. I'm just going to be walking. I can't even do a Al Pacino. That was my attempt right there. So, yeah, but Al Pacino, just somebody, paparazzi, somebody, or maybe, I don't know, just somebody caught him just walking down the street, listening to music. Good for Al Pacino right there, right? Some digital art right here from BRK. Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon. One of the little soldier dudes right there. Pretty cool. Like it. Like all that, of course. Yes. This is cinema. Obviously, you can watch 300. This is cinema. You can watch it on Netflix if you're so inclined. And then, yes, guys, we had over the weekend the release of Schumacher cut campaign showed up, and this is pretty interesting right here. I love this. Remember this shot right here from Batman Forever?
They even created a computer-generated stuntman for this scene in Batman
Computer-generated
Forever.
stuntman.
A computer image so real, audiences believed he really was the Caped Crusader.
And then he just walks off. He lands and walks off. Pretty interesting, right?
Was the Caped Crusader.
Yeah, we all thought that was a Caped Crusader. Remember that. It's a good shot. But yeah, so there was a lot of release the Schumacher cut. I love this costume too. I don't know what they call it, the stealth costume, the special costume. I don't know. It's sexy. Come on, no nipples, but hey, still pretty good. So yeah, release the Schumacher cut. A lot of people posting about that. We got Todd McFarlane right here talking about how McFarlane Toys won the award for #1 action figure line for DC Multiverse in both the U.S. and Canada. So we got McFarlane right here talking about that.
7-inch action figures was the #1 seller.
I mean, I got like a whole fucking
U.S. and in Canada.
shelf right there
for
full
two
of them.
countries. Just to put it in perspective, that means that we actually sold more of our line of DC Multiverse figures than Star Wars, than Marvel, Spider-Man, and even some of the other superhero lines that are out there by all our major competitors. And it is based on actual sales. So for me, I just wanted to say thanks, everybody, for making DC Multiverse the #1 action figure line of
Look at
the
all
year.
that Zack Snyder's Justice League. Yeah, because those motherfuckers sold out so much. So there you go, man. There you go. God bless McFarlane. Yes. Oh man. Thank you. Yeah. And we'll continue to buy his sweet toys. Sweet toys. In less than 24 hours, the 2022 DC EU lineups reel, the sizzle reel that we got, of course, over the weekend. Yeah, less than 24 hours on, I guess, on Dwayne Johnson's like Instagram and whatnot. It got like 30 million views. So that's something. And then, of course, it was on various other platforms as well. So another motion poster for the Batman. Looks pretty cool. And here's Colin Farrell right here, kind of talking about, Colin Farrell knows how to escape the negative reviews. I love hearing Colin Farrell talk because, the real accent comes out. He talks really, really fast. I've always been a fan of that. So this is what he had to say about this.
The one thing Matt always wanted to be aware of with this film, and I think it's really, really clear when you see it, is everything is grounded.
Everything is grounded.
Believable. Everything is practically reachable through your understanding as a human being.
Yeah, but you also see a shot where, like, an actual human being lands from falling down. I mean, the thing about Batman is like, yeah, you could ground him as much as possible, but you also have to make him a little more, you have to make him a little spectacular. I mean, especially when he's like in that tunnel and he's taking on machine gun fire with his costume. It's like, yeah, it's grounded, sure, but you have to still make it a little bit fantastical, if that's a word. But yeah, So he talks about the groundedness and stuff like that. Physically as well. But I think
the makeup and the thing.
Yeah, he talks about the makeup.
That was fun. So I honestly, when I read the script, I was kind of like all this shit that I just said. But then I read the script, I also was going, I don't really know
he
what
gets
to
really
do
into
with.
it. Gets really into it. Love his enthusiasm right there. So, yeah, good stuff. See, theatrical cut, Schumacher cut, right there. I don't mind the ending of the theatrical cut where you have Batman and Robin running towards the camera with the bat symbol behind them. I like that, but I think it would be pretty cool to see something like this where they're standing on a gargoyle, and I don't know. I think that would be pretty cool. So there was a lot of that. This is some pretty cool art right here from LEJ Art right here. Gotta love that. Good stuff. Here's a cool little poster for Batman Forever Schumacher cut. Like it. And yes, guys, I did have some fun. I did have some fun. We kind of talked about it, of course, on the Vodka stream where, when it came to that sizzle reel for DC, I did post, when obviously the shot of the Flash and the close-up of the Flash, and you can actually see the cowl and the special effects and stuff. I thought it looked good, which I thought, a lot of people actually thought it looked good. So, I posted this. I posted, of course, my 2 cents about it. And then I, of course, poked the bear a little bit, which is what I do every now and again. I poked the bear on Twitter and said that, hey, yeah, I know we get the usual discourse and save it. We don't need to. But of course, met with that other side, and I saw a lot of things. And to the point where apparently some of these guys they're trying to report my videos for misinformation. That's right. Misinformation, which is funny because I don't know what misinformation I'm actually saying right here. We're just talking fucking movies. It's not a goddamn COVID Joe Rogan situation or whatever the fuck. Fake news. What the fuck? I'm just talking about movies. That's all I'm really talking about. But yeah, some of these guys are trying to report my videos apparently for having misinformation, which I don't know what the hell that means. They're desperately, I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, it was just kind of funny because somebody sent me this stuff right here where it says this guy's arguing with his followers and asking them to move on. That is actually fake news. That is actually misinformation. I was not arguing with my followers. I was arguing against people who already do not like me and who are pushing back against me. And I never said move on. Have I ever told you guys to move on? No, never told you guys to move on, right? I've always said, keep on tweeting out, restore the Snyderverse. Do it. It's a reminder of Warner Brothers fucking up. Nothing wrong about that. And, you never know what could happen in the future. I think one of the main things that I said when it came to all this is like, well, right now, let's focus a lot of energy towards what Snyder and now Ray Fisher is going to be doing on Netflix. Please. Ray Fisher's also got a show that's happening on Hulu. Support him there too, please. Because that's what Ray Fisher has asked his fans to do. Has Ray Fisher ever asked his fans to trash the Flash movie? Absolutely not, because he would never do that. Has Ray Fisher said, like, yeah, please keep on sending shit and, talking shit about all the movies from all the, Warner Brothers? No, he has not. Ray Fisher's just been like, hey, support me on what I'm doing, the current projects I'm doing, and all that kind of stuff. And, yeah, it's just kind of funny when, they always throw that. You can't stand with Ray Fisher and be hyped for the Flash at the same time. You just can't. I mean, that's the logic of the whole thing right there. So yeah, that was kind of funny right there. I had a little bit of fun over the weekend. So did we just listen to the same, yeah. So, it's all just kind of crazy. But what can you do? Ray said that he will not watch or support any Hamada. Exactly. He will not do that. That's what Ray said right there too. He will not do any of that. But he didn't ask any fans or anything like that to say anything to just completely trash the movie or anything like that. I mean, obviously he's got to be friends with Ezra. It's not like he's just cut off ties with everybody that's involved with that. But it was just kind of like an interesting weekend. But, like I said, I just wanted to just kind of, every Saturday, if I'm doing something, I just want to disconnect from Twitter. So I wasn't like I was like leaving Twitter because I was, getting the whole, I was actually engaging with like a lot of these people that were pushing back against it just to gather where the mindset is when it comes to all this. And man, did I get, some really, it's kind of easy to trigger some of these people. It's interesting. But, what can you do? I don't know. It's all crazy. It's all crazy, right? And then here's Val Kilmer as Bruce Wayne right here in a tux. Freaking handsome devil. That handsome devil you. And then, yes, of course, the Nope trailer, which looked really cool. I really need this shirt right here. If anybody can send me a link to this shirt, because you know how much I love that opening clip right here. Anybody, knows where I can get this shirt? I need it. I don't care that it's purple and has different color sleeves and a collar. I will fucking purchase this shirt. Not sure. Might just be a waste of time. It definitely is. Oh, no, it would, but every now and again, it's almost like a social experiment just to kind of see, like, what, and like I said, it got to a point where somebody posted screenshots of spoilers on like a thread for the Batman because apparently they got that triggered. They deleted them, thankfully, but that was like the most heated argument I got into where it was just like, what the fuck? You're going to be that, and now you called him an asshole. I was like, you're going to be that asshole to post spoilers to the Batman. And it's kind of funny because guess who's excited for the Batman? Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder has said many, many times how excited he is for the Batman. And that's where I just kind of observe when it comes to all that stuff, And it's crazy. It's just crazy, the discourse when it comes to all this. There's nothing that the Flash can show that certain people will not be on board for. They're going to say that the Flash is worse than Geely or something like that. They're just going to say it's the worst movie ever possibly made. It's just going to be that exaggeration when it comes to all that. So, I don't know. So, that's just every now and again, you just got to like poke the bear to see where things are. And, I'll be quiet for a while until something else comes out. That's for sure. But it's always fun. Hey, this is adorable right here. Amy Adams with a Lois Lane and a Superman right there. Really good stuff. Yeah. And we'll talk about that, of course. Yeah. There's some people that, And then see, you have people like this, too. It's like, we're going to be talking about these set images with Michael Keaton. And, this person right here says, literally, who gives a shit about this? And I just was like, you know what? Literally, some people actually give a shit about this. Not all people, but literally some. I know I always hate it when people use literally, not literally. I guess you could say they don't use it right. Like, literally, some people, it's like, literally, some people are actually excited for this, Just because you're not excited about something doesn't mean that the whole world agrees with you. Why are we the centers of our own universe? I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, yesterday, 2 years ago yesterday, we got the test shot for the Batman right here. Remember when that happened? God damn it. I remember when that showed up. Jesus Christ. I was rushing home from work to talk about it. But that was the first time we got to see Mr. Pattinson as the Batman. 2 years ago today, the camera test. Crazy. Yeah. One person is literally someone. Oh, man. I know. It's all crazy. People. I don't know. You know how it all is. Yeah, we had a new Moon Knight poster. Look at that. That looks fucking awesome right there. Yes, a lot of things were awesome. And then, of course, this was just mainly my tweets about all, commercials and what was happening during the game. Here's, of course, the Dr. Evil commercial that brought back Rob Lowe, brought back Seth Green, and brought back what's her name, who yells out, Scott, which I have that drop for, Mr. Scott McClellan. So that's fun stuff. But yeah, it's just like right after the Rams win, man, we just find out that Ivan Reitman died. And that just means that this video right here that Miss McKenna posted, because if you guys saw Ghostbusters Afterlife, obviously the shot at the end where the ghost of Egon helps out his granddaughter to defeat Gozer, spoiler alert, right there, which is the shot. The stand-in was Ivan Reitman, so that just hit hard. That just hit harder now when you watch that. Kind of got me a little choked up, not gonna lie. But yeah, I just wore this shirt yesterday. It was like it was just supposed, like it was just written in the fucking stars right there. But yeah, that's the shirt that I was wearing yesterday. I wore my Ghostbusters shirt. Crazy. Here's a pretty cool Joker released the Ayer cut hashtag right there. So I like it. But yeah, Jason Reitman right here. He posted this. He said, "I've lost my hero. All I want is the chance to tell my father one more story. He came from a family of survivors and turned his legacy into laughter. Thank you for the kind messages. Enjoy his movies and remember his storytelling gifts. Nothing would make him happier." So there you go. Man, cheers to that. Jason Reitman right there. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff, man. Very crazy. But just enjoy that. And then speaking of the Super Bowl, look at these prices. Look at what people paid for when it came to tickets. There was no cheap fucking seat at all. I mean, you're talking about, look at that. I think the lowest is I don't think anything's below $5,000. No, there's one over here for $4,000, just under $5,000. But yeah, the tickets for SoFi, ridiculous. Jesus. It's crazy. This is a pretty cool poster right here from Mondo right here, a Ghostbusters poster. Look at that. I want this poster so much. I might have to print that out and just fucking get it framed. That is a cool poster right there. So, yeah, I got a shot right here. Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray on the set of Ghostbusters. Yeah, it's pretty sad. And then, of course, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He posted his thoughts when it came to Ivan Reitman because he worked on Twins and of course Junior when it came to Ivan Reitman. But yeah, I think Ivan Reitman was actually, he was gonna either produce or maybe direct Triplets, which is supposed to be the sequel to Twins. But obviously that's not gonna happen now. But yeah, so Arnold Schwarzenegger showed his love for Ivan Reitman right there. So yeah. And then, of course, we'll go over this trailer. We'll talk about this awesome Sam Raimi shot right there. Gotta love that. Robert Pattinson says he'd love to do something like Court of Owls in the sequel to The Batman. So there you go. And yes, guys, I was doing my best Martin Riggs impression. I went to go shooting on Saturday at the indoor little gun range right here, which was interesting. And yeah. Usually, like the other times I've gone shooting, it's always been like outside, but this one was like the indoors. So yeah, did a little shooting on Sunday, and man, my hand right here, my thumb and stuff like that, a little sore, but nothing wrong with that. So yeah, I did a little shooting yesterday. Tried to hit that bullseye target right over there. Came close. I did come close. So there you go. And all that, we got over that. Yep, we'll talk about that, of course. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Release the Ayer cut. All that stuff is happening today. Wonder Twins! Who's ready for the Wonder Twins movie? Activated. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, we're going to be getting a Wonder Twins movie on HBO Max. From the Black Adam scribe, Mr. Adam, I can't even say his last name, but yes. So Wonder Twins DC movie in the works with Adam, whatever the hell his name is, to write and direct. Apparently he's also going to direct right there. So Wonder Twins activate. Yes, Warner Brothers is activating the power of the Wonder Twins. The Burbank-based studio has hired Mr. Adam Schwarzenegger. I don't know, I can't even say his name. Yeah, who worked on the upcoming Black Adam to write and direct an original live-action feature for HBO Max based on the DC characters. Marty Bowen and Wick Godfrey of Temple Hill, the profile banner whose credits range from the Twilight Saga and all that. Apparently, he's going to be producing the project. The Wonder Twins are a pair of alien siblings named Zahn and Jaina. They were imprinted on a generation of television viewers thanks to the introduction on Hanna-Barbera's, the All Super Friends Hour as young companions to adult heroes such as Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. The duo then appeared in the Super Friends comic and over time became incorporated into the larger DC universe. So there you go. Wonder Twins. That'll be interesting. I never really was into Wonder Twins, but hey, we're getting all kinds of content. HBO Max needs it, so there you go, guys. Wonder Twins activated. I remember there was like a bit on Family Guy, which I almost put at the beginning of the stream, where when Peter said that he was once a Wonder Twin. Just look it up, because you know what he ends up doing. Because obviously the Wonder Twins can turn into certain things, and it's a pretty funny little bit what he turns into. It's hilarious. It's Family Guy, and almost had it as my opening bit, but I thought, nah, it's too long of a clip. I'll probably get like my stream like fucking copyrighted and shit like that, but it's pretty funny. Just look it up. But there you go, guys. Wonder Twins. Hey, whatever we could do. What the hell is happening out there? Okay. Hey, if Burt Reynolds in the 70s, yeah, he would definitely be Mondo, right? You know, if this was, I thought this was pretty funny right here. This cool little art right here. That The Mandalorian was made in the 70s. Yes, Burt Reynolds would definitely be Mondo right there, right? I like it. Scott Derrickson showing his praise for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. He said, the trailer is great, and of course, I'm excited. I love Sam. He was the right director for this one, just as The Black Phone was the right film for me to make. All is good. Yes, I'm actually really looking forward to The Black Phone. I think it's a very unique and original idea that I'm very much looking forward to. So good on Scott Derrickson for being like that. So, and then of course Deborah Snyder posting her Valentine, Mr. ZACK, of course. I love sharing this adventure of life with you. Yes, they're giving us great content. They're going to be giving us all this original content, an original SNYDER'S. Great freaking stuff right here. And then we have this right here. That somebody made. It's Ben Affleck's Batman. You know, it's like the OG storyboard, but you know, some people thought it was actually real. No, it's actually fan made. Jay Oliva actually confirmed that. I mean, it looks really cool. It shows Deathstroke versus Batman right here, which what potentially could have been. I mean, of course, when the person that tweeted this said like, I don't know why Matt refused it. Obviously, he's not caught up in current news where Matt Reeves said he didn't want to direct the Batman script that Ben Affleck wanted because that wouldn't be his vision. That's Ben's vision. I would want to make my vision. So, but yeah, it's a pretty cool little video right here. Live action, like storyboards or whatever. But, you know, some people are passing it around like it was, in fact, the actual storyboards. But no, it was not. Even Jay Oliva said, no, it's not. So he came out and said that. Oh, don't show that. Well, we'll show that. And then, of course, ZACK posted, Happy 214 Day. I must ride with my knights to defend what was and the dream of what could be. So there you go right here. Even ZACK tweeting out the Happy 214 Day right there and hashtag ZSJL. So ZACK did not forget today because obviously what happened a year ago today, we got a full-fledged trailer for Zack Snyder's Justice League. And, of course, man, we all were hyped for it. All crazy. Was it Zoik? Zoik Studios? Oh, possibly, right? It's a possibility. Hey, Dave, just watching BVS. Oh, good. You should be watching BVS Ultimate Edition. I mean, I consider BVS, the Ultimate Edition, just BVS. I never try to call it BVS, the Ultimate Edition. I'm just like, no. BVS, I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with the theatrical version, but still, it's like the definitive version is always going to be the ultimate cut. So, cheers to that. And cheers to Happy 214 Day. Not only is it Valentine's Day, it's also 214 Day, like Zach said. All right. But speaking of trailers, let's talk about this Doctor Strange trailer, man. This trailer was absolutely batshit crazy. And we're going to watch it. We're going to rewatch it, and then we're going to kind of break it down. It's already at it's over 34 million views, man. This fucking trailer was absolutely insane. So let's go ahead and let's rewatch it, huh, folks? Let's do it.
multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
Up. Everything's fucked up.
It was the only way.
Notice the water all
But
in
I
there.
never meant for any of this to happen.
Of course you did. This trailer's insane. This trailer is absolutely insane. Look at that. Cinematography looks great.
Wanda.
I knew sooner or later you'd show up. I made mistakes, and people
What?
were hurt.
I'm not here to talk about Westview.
Then what are you here for?
I need your help.
With what?
What do you know about the multiverse?
Is this the old one? Oh, it is? It's the old trailer? Shit. Oh, you're right. Shit. Okay. You're right. I clicked the wrong one. Here we go. Yep. I'm only reading the chat like, wait, what? Oh, shit. I did click the wrong one. Yeah. See, there you go. Thank you, guys. It's the wrong trailer. Jeez. Why when I searched it when see I clicked that and I had it ready to go and sure enough it's the wrong trailer. Okay, so it's very embarrassing. I know. Yes. Like I said, I got very little sleep last night, guys. I got very little sleep. Work with me, okay? Work with me. Work with me here. Here we go.
I dream the same.
There you go. Here's the trailer right here. All right, here we go. Sorry about that.
The nightmare begins.
Silly goose. All right, we're at the right trailer now, guys. It's okay.
I did what I had to do. To protect our world.
Oh, laugh it up. It's fine.
Control everything strange.
That's what we want to see right there is
Doorway
Sam
between
Raimi's
universes.
name right there, right?
And we don't know who or what will walk through it. Wanda, what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
He was right. I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality
Shot's so beautiful. I love that shot right there.
will not go unpunished.
We should tell him the truth.
I mean, if it's not like that voice is not distinct, right?
Things just got out of hand.
Who's that?
You break the rules. Look out! And become a hero. I do it, I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
What does it? That shot right there. That shot. Woo! May 6th, my God. All right, now that we have the right trailer. Jesus Christ. All right, so let's kind of break it down a little bit
Every
right here.
night.
I mean, fucking A, man. This, like I said, the cinematography in this right here. I mean, obviously he's like in some other kind of fucked up, weird little crazy. But you know what's crazy about it? It's like when you think about what happened at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home, the fact of the matter is like Doctor Strange is probably not going to remember casting this spell. Is he going to remember? Obviously, he's not going to remember casting the spell of people forgetting who Peter Parker is. People are going to know who Spider-Man is, but people aren't going to know who Peter Parker is. So does that mean Doctor Strange doesn't remember exactly casting the spell? Which is that's obviously they're going to be kind of talking about maybe something like that because obviously Wong said do not cast the spell which obviously fucked up everything and opened up the multiverse. So
I dreamed the same dream.
yeah. Mephisto? I'm just kidding. I don't know. There's a face on that door that looks pretty interesting. Look at that. So obviously this is Miss America Chavez right here that we're getting introduced to, who's wearing, of course, the jean jacket with the star. So she's about to get like ripped apart. This movie's gonna be fucking dark. I'm so glad that Sam Raimi is actually going to be directing this. I mean, look at that shot right there with this whole bad dream shit, and then and of course, I mean, if you saw this, you could tell. I mean, a lot of people were talking about this, doing like, you know, screenshots and whatnot. Defender, Doctor Strange, whatnot. Not to mention, look at how jacked fucking Benedict Cumberbatch looks right here. My God, he looks really jacked. He bulked up for this one, man. When you're gonna take off on the multiverse, you gotta bulk up a little bit. But yeah,
The nightmare
looking
begins.
pretty jacked right there.
I did what I had to do to protect our world.
You cannot control everything.
Look how fucked up he looks. Wong is all cut up, so this is not at the beginning. I don't think.
Strange.
And you gotta love that. Gotta love that right there. From director Sam Raimi. Love the fact that they actually put that there because everybody knows who Sam Raimi is. So why not put that right there in
You
the trailer?
opened the doorway between universes.
And I love this shot right here.
We don't know who or what will walk through it.
And I guess, what's her name? Rachel McAdams' character is going to be getting married to somebody. This guy, I guess. So Steven is at the wedding, too, which is interesting. And there's Miss Chavez right there. Something is happening. Wanda's doing some crazy shit.
What do you
She's
know
obviously
about
going to be
the
the
multiverse?
villain.
Viz had his theories.
So right here, I just like the whole Westview thing when it came to WandaVision, I think she's creating a whole world for herself that's not actually real, because when you see the shot where everything's kind of red and she's actually in the Scarlet Witch costume, it's pretty much, it looks, you know, he's wearing the exact same thing. So I think this is all definitely an illusion right here.
He believed it was dangerous.
And we got some characters right there. Obviously, this dude right here.
He was right.
Sam Raimi, man. I mean, how excited are you guys that the fact that Sam Raimi is handling this fucking movie?
I'm sorry, Steven.
And then, of course, we have what's his name right here. Who knows if that could be a variant? Very well could be a variant of that.
Will not go on.
All right, so right here is where it starts getting really interesting, because obviously we're talking about the Illuminati when it comes to the Marvel universe right here, and the people that are on the council of all this. And then, of course, we have what looks like Ultron robots. So if you have not watched What If, yeah, you should probably really watch What If before seeing Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, because it's going to definitely tie into it right here. So a lot of people are trying to wonder, like, who the fuck is all these guys? People okay, so this little shadowy figure right here that's wearing a hood, some people are saying that's Dr. Doom. And then, of course, right over here, you can kind of see like a little circle right over here on the, maybe it's like an emblem right there of somebody sitting there. And Reed Richards, possibly. Now, who is playing Reed Richards? Is it going to be, what's his name, who played him in the old Fantastic Four movies? Or is it going to be somebody else? Obviously, a lot of people are saying that John Krasinski might be playing Reed Richards in a, you know, as a new variant when it comes to Reed Richards in the Fantastic Four of the MCU.
We should tell him the truth.
And it's like, how do you... When you hear that, when I heard that, I think everybody heard that. It's like, okay, yeah, Patrick Stewart has a very distinct voice. And then you see the silhouette of somebody that looks bald right here. So, by the way, the costumes in this movie are looking pretty good. And also the wig. The Doctor Strange wig is looking pretty awesome, because let's face it, sometimes in No Way Home, it did not look good. Did not look good. But yeah. So, ooh, that voice. I know, exactly.
The truth.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, I'm not gonna lie. That part of me is a little disappointed. I'd rather have McAvoy show up because because of Logan. I've expressed that before, where it's like, yeah, when it came to Logan, I was like, that's a good send off for Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman. But Jesus Christ, guess that wasn't it right there, because you get that right there.
We should tell him the truth.
Oh man, mutants are coming. Right here, gets pretty crazy apparently with Doctor Strange, and I mean, obviously she can open up doors. She has the powers to do all that. So that's what's going to be interesting about that whole dynamic, because she was originally supposed to show up at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. If you saw that concept art, she was actually going to be showing up there, but I guess they couldn't make it work or whatever, and now she's going to be showing up in this. So obviously she's going to be helping out this. But yeah, they're basically back in prehistoric era, dinosaurs, whatever, Savage Island or whatever the hell it's called, which could be setting up stuff for like Secret Invasion. I don't know. Who knows what they're doing right there? But yeah, they're probably setting up stuff for future Marvel content. But you know what's interesting about that? Look at this. So... okay, there's like one little screenshot. I feel like, can't really get it. Like there. All right. If you see right there, it's looking all cartoony. They're about to go into an animated universe right here. You could see it. There's like a fucking, there's a cone right there, like a street cone. And the buildings are all crazy in animation. So apparently they're going to go into an animated world. Makes you kind of wonder, like, are they going to end up going into like some of the old, X-Men or Spider-Man series that we used to watch in the 90s? I don't know. But yeah, they're going to be dipping into a fucking animated world right there, which is pretty crazy. So, and then of course this shot was pretty awesome.
Things just got out.
And then you got evil supreme asshole right here, which, it's most likely from the What If episode that featured Doctor Strange and all this. All right, so a lot of people are wondering, like, which... So I think we've all came to the conclusion that this is most likely a version of Captain Marvel. Is it Brie Larson, or is it, is it Carol, or is it Monica? Is it, one of those that is showing up right there? But then even some people were thinking it could be Superior Iron Man. I mean, we're going to be getting the Illuminati. We saw the little Ultron bots and whatever the fuck, and some people might thinking that, yeah, we're going to get that variant that is Tony Stark as Superior Iron Man. But is it, in fact, going to be Tom Cruise? That's the rumor. That Tom Cruise, because obviously he was up for the role back in 2008, and it went to Robert Downey Jr. So does this mean that Tom Cruise is actually going to be getting his chance to be a Tony Stark? I don't know how I feel about that, because I feel it's a little too gimmicky when it comes to that. But I'm almost thinking that this is most likely, it's not Monica. It's most likely, yeah. So I have a feeling that this is a version of Captain Marvel and not Superior Iron Man, but you never know what the fuck. I mean, this shot right here is absolutely batshit fucking insane. Crazy. So is that. Got some people right there, yeah.
You break the rules. Look out!
And then we got another big, huge, like squiddy type, monster. Not as big as Starro. Yeah, there you go. Not as big as him. But he's he's gonna be causing some stuff right here, though. At least Gargantos or whatever the hell his name is. But yeah, and it looks pretty cool. That shot's cool right there, like that. And then we got this shot right here. So basically, it's looking like, and then when you look at it, even like the trees right here, that might be symbolic about something. And you got some vegetation happening right here. It seems like Doctor Strange is visiting another part of the multiverse right here. He's definitely not in his world right here. This very, very well could be like a Defender Doctor Strange. His hair is a little more like slicked back. I don't know.
I do it. I become the enemy.
So see, there's this shot right here. He's wearing the exact same thing as we saw in the opening when they were like with all the trees with the white leaves and stuff like that. she's totally doing a Westview thing. There's no way that she's not. She's doing that whole thing where she's like, hey, I'm doing fine. I'm out here planting trees and trimming them and stuff like that. No. Now, this is like what's really showing up right here. I'm sure Doctor Strange shows up and goes, yeah, this ain't real. What the fuck you doing here? Show me what's really happening here. We saw her at the end, you know, doing like the whole, like looking in the books and just kind of like doing the spells and stuff like that. This is going to be an interesting scene right here because obviously we're back at Westview in the old house. And I wonder what's happening exactly right here. Is it going back in time? You know, that's what I'm kind of curious about too, because we have her in full costume right here and then her in just like normal clothes, barefoot. So I'm wondering if it's like some kind of time travel thing. Obviously, we have like the, you know, Wanda really wants to have her family back. Let's just say that. That's why she's going to be such a villain, because she wants her family back so badly.
It doesn't seem fair.
Oh, that shot. That Sam Raimi shot. We've seen it before. Such a beautiful shot. Such a beautiful shot. Ah, so good. But yeah, if you see like the reflection in her eye, this is like Wanda storming whatever. I think it's the place where the Illuminati actually is, because right there, there's like a cage, or like a glass little cage, I guess you could say, that pretty much Miss Chavez is going to be in, because we see it in a shot from the TV spot. So yeah, it was like kind of weird. You just want to like just pause and see what the fuck is happening in this eyeball right here. But yeah, so I guess she's going to be storming the castle when it comes to all this. I don't know, but yeah, such an awesome looking shot. And then of course we have this right here where it's like, what the hell's happening with Wong? I swear to God, if he dies, I'm writing. And then we got zombie fucking, yeah, there you go. We got zombie goddamn Doctor Strange right there. Just like we saw zombie Wanda earlier in the trailer right here. So, man, it's pretty crazy when you think about like how dark and how freaky this movie's looking right here. I mean, look at that shit. Good Lord. The Multiverse of Madness. You guys want to watch the first trailer again? Just kidding. Man. But then we had the TV spot right here that showed a little bit more.
Multiverse.
Not a lot, but it showed a little bit more. It's quick. Yeah, see, more footage. See, there you go. We got Defender Doctor Strange right here looking with that pretty gnarly haircut right there. And, you know, got a little more red in his costume.
We should tell him the truth.
We should tell him the truth, I tell you what. See, and then we got, what's her name right there? See, remember where when we see that reflection in the eye of Wanda right there? That's what she's, that's, there it is. That's what we're seeing right there. So she's storming the castle. Wanda is like basically storming the castle of this place. I don't know if that's the Illuminati place or what.
Careful, Stephen. This path exacts a heavy
Look at that shit. I mean, come on.
Watch the full trailer online.
Watch the full trailer online. So there you go. That was the best I could find when it came to the TV spot. So, yeah. Pretty exciting stuff. What are we thinking here? Huh? It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. The movie's going to be a banger. Yeah. That use of banger. Oh, man. It's funny. So yeah, really digging it. I mean, we got to watch a little bit of that teaser trailer because, you know, yours truly was like up. Yeah, apologize that for again. Hey, you know, it happens. Sometimes, you know, you're doing something live, you just kind of fuck up. Yeah. But we got through the actual trailer, and that trailer was absolutely batshit crazy. I don't know how many times I actually watched it today, yesterday. Yeah. It's looking pretty good. Yeah. What if Wanda's confronted by her father? Magneto? Yeah. I'm wondering if that's going to be coming to play. Could be. Very could. But, you know, could well happen. Would not be surprised. I just kind of wonder, is like that mean Wolverine, Hugh Jackman's going to be showing up? If you actually look, obviously, when it came to the full-on official poster of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. There's so many different Easter eggs when it came to the poster. And of course, here's the poster right here, which you guys have seen already. There's nothing like that, you know. I mean, obviously, when you look at the reflection of all the glass pieces, you're seeing, like, of course, the main characters that are going to be in this movie. But if you look even a little bit closer, some people were finding Deadpool. Some people were finding all kinds of different characters that were going to be all through this thing, like eyeballs of certain things and everything like that. So you have Captain Britain. Her shield was showing up. There's like, yeah, that was definitely, you can actually see that. But some people actually said that they spotted Deadpool, you know, his silhouette and his eyes. But there's so much that you could see in here just by looking at all the reflections of the glass shards right here. So, man, this movie's going to be absolutely insane. Yeah. Rob T's Deadpool 2. Yeah. I'm just saying, it sounds like Deadpool is actually going to be showing up in this movie as well. So Toby might be showing up. Who knows? I think there's going to be some kind of Spider-Man that shows up. I think it would be perfect because it's Sam Raimi. I think it'd be perfect for it to be Toby. So there you go. So much to talk about when it came to that. Ryan Reynolds is on the Google page list of characters. Yeah, he's going to be in it. Come on. It's hard to keep all this shit a secret, but, you know, what could he do? Just lean into it, I guess, right? I don't know. So, all right. So we got a new Ayer clip, Ayer cut clip, I guess you could say. Now, you guys probably saw this already. It's about a 9-10 second clip, and don't worry, I won't play an old one. But I'm actually not gonna play. I'm not gonna like share the screen because I don't want Warner Brothers to just be like, you know, send me a nice little copyright bomb for showing a clip that was, you know, that's supposed to not be part of this movie right here. But we could listen to it. We could listen to it at least, you know. I'm just kind of playing it a little safe right here. So you guys, obviously, I have the I have the desktop audio on, so you guys have heard it already.
The shit that I do for you. We're gonna talk.
Okay. So yeah, it's very low because it's not the best of quality, but it's out there. So basically, when Harley gets rescued by the Joker at the towards the end of the movie in the helicopter, as opposed to them just getting all kissy face and he talks about having some grape soda on a bearskin rug, he is upset. He is definitely upset when it came to that. Sent you a super chat. Did you really? Thank you, Alex. I didn't see it. Sorry if I missed it. Sorry if I missed any of the super chats. Oh, you did. All right, there you go. No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness, all before The Flash. Warner Brothers really shit the bed. Always behind. All right. Cool. You know, always behind. I don't think they're always behind, but, you know. Right now, maybe just a little bit. So nothing wrong with that, you know. But thank you, Alex, for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it. Maybe one of these days they will be ahead of the curve. Who knows when it happens. But right now we're talking about a certain something that we hope they release. And it's this clip right here. So, yeah. So basically, and some people were comparing it to the reshot clip, which was, you know, them being all kissy face and stuff like that. But yeah, we actually read this with the leaked script pages when it came to the leaked script pages when it came to the Ayer cut, to Ayer Suicide Squad. We actually hear Joker kind of just like giving shit to Harley right here. So yeah, he's basically just saying like the shit that I do for you. Very upset. And then it kind of makes a little bit more sense because, you know, she ends up getting pushed out of the helicopter. So, yeah, Joker's a dick, more of a dick than we actually saw. That's the thing. So this was given to, of course, the release, the Ayer cut people and all that stuff. You know, those accounts and everything. So, yeah, there we go. A new clip that I'm guessing was given to them by the man in charge. I don't know. The only thing I would ask though is like, man, I mean, I tell you what, I mean, if you want to see like a good list of things to release the Ayer cut, this is this right here from Mr. Sean right here. He posted this right here earlier. He said, the reasons to release the Ayer cut and how to promote it, tonally different with a completely different first act and a different third act with score instead of soundtrack throughout the movie. Number 2, Oscar-nominated actor Will Smith is the lead and wants to get it released as well. Oscar-winning actor Jared Leto has a full movie worth of deleted Joker scenes. So yeah, we have some reshot Joker scenes, I guess, which makes it a little bit more goofy to more serious Joker scenes that were removed from the movie. And then it says Oscar-nominated actress Margot Robbie is a female lead and wants to see it as well. Success of fan favorites, The Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, doing well on HBO Max. And I don't care what anybody says. I know just because you don't like it doesn't mean other people are not hyped for it, not other people are hyping as well. I always thought the fact that David Ayer was always praising, he praised the Suicide Squad, he's praising Peacemaker as well, The fact of the matter is, I always thought that, hey, if you guys enjoyed this, why not enjoy like an alternate version of the first Suicide Squad? David Ayer and even James Gunn showed support. Yeah, James Gunn has also showed support on releasing of the Ayer cut. More of Ben Affleck's Batman before his emotional send-off in the Flash movie. I don't know how much more, but it's going to be a little bit more, I guess. And then number 8, new DC content on HBO Max at relatively no expense. Yeah. Oop, there's my thumbnail right there. So, yeah. Those are reasons right there to release the Ayer cut, of course. So, you want a serious Mr. J? How can you have a serious Mr. J? His name is the Joker. It can't be all that serious. I'm just saying. I mean, when it came to Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, that's pretty much as serious as you should get right there, to be honest. So, a serious Mr. J. I don't know. You can't, a serious Joker. That's kind of like an oxymoron. It's like jumbo shrimp. What the fuck? So, I don't know about that. You can't have a super serious one, but you can have, different kind of versions. And, Jared Leto's is definitely a different kind of version. Yeah, why so serious? I mean, that's not part of his thing right there. Joaquin Phoenix isn't even the real Joker. Who's the real Joker then? What's the Joker's actual name? Who's the real Joker? Huh? Anybody? If you're going to say that, at the end of Zack Snyder's Justice... okay. So the real Joker is the Zack Snyder's Justice League Joker. But he's not even serious. That's what I'm saying. He's not even serious either. So, yeah. Oh, Jack Napier. Is that what his real name is? So that's the Jack Nicholson Joker right there. So, yeah. You're the real Joker? There you go. There you go. Jose Alaxu, there you go. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if you can have like a serious Joker. Joker cannot be fully serious. It's the times that he gets serious, that's when you get kind of freaked out. That even happens on Batman the Animated Series. Is sometimes he'll get serious on there where he gets really like angry or something like that. That's, Pete Davidson. Can you imagine? I can't even say. Yeah, I mean, hey, if Pete Davidson is going to be the Joker, let's just say Kanye West will dress up as Batman and defeat him if he has to. Did you guys see that shit over the weekend? Holy crap. Can somebody just take away Kanye West's phone? Woo, man. I tell you what. Hamill's a real Joker. Hamill I would say Mark Hamill has the best Joker laugh. Yeah, he has the best Joker laugh. Trying to think of I've always thought about ranking the Joker laughs, and Mark Hamill's probably going to be number one. I mean, Jack Nicholson's good too. Cesar Romero, he's got a pretty good laugh too. I don't know. They all have pretty interesting laughs right there. But anyways, we got a new clip. I just wish that it wasn't on 214 Day because this is more Snyder Cut Day. I just wish it was I know there was supposed to be like this whole campaign thing today, and there was like the teasing of a new clip and everything like that. And I was like, cool, but does it have to be on 214? We already got Valentine's Day, 214 Day, which is Snyder Cut Day kind of thing. It's like, I don't know. I think, but I'm not in charge of these campaigns. I'm never in charge of these campaigns. I don't get consulted or anything like that. I'm just saying, I just kind of wish it was on a different kind of day that was more relevant to to Suicide Squad because, again, it's Valentine's Day, Snyder Cut, 214. But I guess because we're trying to get the Ayer cut out, so Snyder Cut makes sense. I don't know. To me, I just thought it would have been better on something different because I almost think that Restore the Snyderverse hashtag probably outshined the release Ayer cut hashtag. I'd rather have the release the Ayer cut hashtag outshine the Restore the Snyderverse hashtag because we can really try to, I mean, that movie is essentially done, right? I mean, I know a lot of people, some people are saying that it's actually done, and I'm not going to be one of those that says, hey, you know how that all worked out when it came to the Snyder Cut. When I said, hey, guess what? It's not done. Only about 70%. How, I went through like a whole struggle for a bit with people saying that I was wrong, and turns out I was not. But I would say that the Ayer cut is definitely a lot more. If it might just need just a little bit extra, but it's not going to be not nearly as much as the Snyder cut. It probably just needs a little bit of stuff. I don't know. Again, I'm not the one. I'm canceled. All right, cool. I like being canceled. It's fun. All right. Michael Keaton. All right. So we got some new Batgirl set images right here, and even a video. But yeah. So this was like the big thing over the weekend, of course, which always going to cause some discourse right here. But yeah. So here's Batgirl film news right here, posting these images right here of apparently Michael Keaton's Batman, which the Batsuit looks relatively not robotic or anything like that. But then when you actually see the context of the scene that they're shooting, which looks interesting, and I was like, does he have the 89 logo, which is this logo right there with the feet? You know how much I love that. You know how much I love that logo. And then there was like this video right here, and as you could see the redheaded, full-on hair of Jim Gordon. So this is a flashback scene that they're shooting. There he is right there. It's like, what the fuck? To me, it looks like he's got the 89 Batman logo, but it's probably the Batman Returns logo, I'm sure. But I don't know what's going on, guys. I'm still trying to figure out like the context of everything. I mean, we're not going to know until we actually see the Flash, which I think it's like, all right, we have to be patient to know like why is Michael Keaton in this universe? What the fuck is this universe? I mean, obviously it's probably not the same as the Snyderverse. I don't know. There's so many hints of like what is happening when it comes to all this. So, well, you're out of here. Jeez. So I'm just kind of wondering like, yeah, what's the context of all this stuff? I really just don't know what the context of all this. Because a lot of people are just saying like, how could you have a Batman that's older than Jim Gordon? That's a good question. Definitely is the Batman. The Bat logo looks like it's one was on the first. Yeah, kind of does, right? Kind of does. So the flush will erase the Snyderverse. Yep, that's what a lot of the Debbie Downers like to say. That it's just going to erase that. Which, if you want to believe that, it's fine. I mean, I'm not going to try to convince you otherwise if you want to believe that. But yeah, I'm just kind of wondering what's the context of all this stuff. And the fact that we're going to be getting a flashback that's going to have Keaton as like a Batman. I mean, obviously, was that actually Keaton in the costume? Was that a stunt double? That's another thing I was just, that's a thing that I kind of wonder about too. So, Dave talked deep water. Did I talk deep water? What's deep water? So Gordon in 89 and now I don't know. See, that's the thing. It's Infinity. I'm like wondering like what exactly is happening? Why is he in this universe? What universe is this? There's so many questions. I mean, we're just in multiverse fucking craziness right now. So I don't even know what the hell's going on, but I guess we just got to be patient and wait for more stuff to come out. That's all. We got to be patient. We just got to be patient. Little patience. Yeah. And then we got the Academy Awards. Anybody care? No. Who cares about the Academy Awards? Well, we got our hosts. There's our host right there. Amy Schumer, Wanda Sykes, Regina Hall. That's going to be hosting the Academy Awards right there, guys. The comic actresses are in final talks for the job, which the producer Will Packer is adding back to the ceremony. The event had been hostless for the past 3 years. They shouldn't have even released. They shouldn't have released who was going to host it. You know, they should have waited. Just kept it secret. How much more would people tune in if they just promoted that? Hey, we're going to have multiple hosts when it comes to the Oscars. Tune in to find out who it is, and then just keep it a secret. But now we know, and a lot of people are like, really? Them? We wanted Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire, god damn it. That's what we wanted. That would have fucking hyped some people up. Definitely would have. But no, we got these ladies right here. So yeah, never really been Amy Schumer, she's funny. She, kind of sometimes. Wanda Sykes, funny. She's probably the funnier out of the three. I actually seen her live. Pretty funny. And then you got Regina Hall, she's pretty funny too. She's a more, she's not a stand-up like the other two, but she's a comedic actress. So there you go. There's your hosts right there. And then, of course, the Oscars are also talking about this whole thing right here. Oscars fan favorite. So apparently, when it comes to the Oscars, it says organizers. Hold on. Let's go ahead and reboot that. There we go, right here. So Twitter users will get to vote on their favorite films that were released in 2021, regardless of if the film was nominated for an Oscar, using Oscars fan favorite. The film that receives the most fan votes will be recognized during the ceremony. So that whole thing that they've been trying to do for the last couple of years, apparently they're going to be doing it for Twitter when they say hey, what's your favorite movie of 2021? So naturally, all the fandoms are like, well, you got the Marvel fan, you got the MCU fanboys that are promoting Spider-Man No Way Home. And then, of course, we had people, which I was retweeting, but sadly, I don't think it qualifies, Zack Snyder's Justice League, which sadly, it doesn't look like it actually qualifies, which sucks right here because Zack Snyder's Justice League not eligible for Oscars' new fan favorite award because of right here. Let's see. It says the entrance favorite movie can be any of the eligible movies for the 94th Academy Awards. All movies are displayed on the Oscars website. Home movies or films which were not eligible cannot be used as a favorite. So there you go right there. So, hey, keep on tweeting. Keep on tweeting it, though. Fuck it. I say keep on tweeting. If you want to keep on tweeting Zack Snyder's Justice League for the fan favorite movie, keep on doing it. Send a message. But apparently it's not eligible because it wasn't released in the movie theater, which sucks. That sucks. That they didn't give Zack at least a limited release for his movie. That's what sucks. Because now it's not going to recognize for any of this, and it's not going to be eligible for certain things. But I would say still tweet it. Still tweet it. Fuck it, There's nothing wrong with still tweeting them about it, but that just kind of sucks that that's happening. So, Army of the Dead, Meg, you're right. Army of the Dead had a limited release right there. So, I would say if you want to send a message to them, yeah, do Zack Snyder's Justice League, but also Army of the Dead. Why not? It's released, like she said, temporary. So, yeah, I don't know what the Deep Water trailer is, Lane. I'll look at it when we're done with this, but yeah, you're pretty excited about it, apparently. Yeah, Zack Snyder's Justice League for an Emmy. Don't convince him to watch the trailer. I know, apparently he really wants me to watch that trailer. I'm not even sure what exactly it is. But you said to move on from the Armyverse, Dave. I know, right? I said to move on, apparently, this weekend. I don't know. I said to move on from everything. I don't know. I've always said that. I'm like, move on, guys. Like what's her name? What's her name? Then she, yeah. somebody even said that I was like acting like Grace and saying to move on. I'm like, what the fuck world are you guys in? When did I say to move on? Anybody got a screenshot? Anybody got a fucking clip of me saying to move on? When have I said to move on? I don't know. I am saying just send the message. Send the message, okay? Send a message in a really great way. I mean, even the releases Schumacher guys. If you look at my Twitter, you look on their Twitter, they have an Ink by the People or for the People, whatever, shirt for release a Schumacher cut, and all the proceeds are going to cancer. That's the way to do it right there. Don't just put up a fucking billboard that says, yeah, this was made by true DC fans. Fuck off with that. This is all about trying to like bring awareness to things, not just to get your fucking movie, not to get the movies out. It's also to bring awareness to suicide prevention. I love the fact that they decided to bring, to all proceeds are going to be going to cancer. I'm going to be getting one of those shirts. It's a really cool release to Schumacher cut shirt. It has the question mark and Batman on it and stuff like that. So make sure you guys chip in for that, man. So, but yeah, that's what it should be. Anytime you have, if we have some of these big campaigns, and I want to do another campaign too for AFSP, I'll always have the link down below for Autumn Snyder's AFSP. Always going to be down below underneath every stream or video that I do. But yeah, so let's hope. I just want more of that when it comes to all this. But anyways, like we kind of steered away from the fact that, Oscars. 3, there you go. There's your 3 hosts. Apparently there was going to be 6 at one point, but I think they shouldn't have said anything. Just like make people tune in to find out who the hosts are. That probably would have been a better idea. So, boop. All right, here we go. Oh, Deep Water. Oh, the Deep Water. Okay, that's what that movie is. It's the Ben Affleck and Ana de Armas movie. I still haven't watched that trailer, but I hear it's sexy as hell, right? It's going to be like NC-17. Are we going to see Affleck's dong again? I mean, who knows? That might be the case. Anyways, what a show. What a show. Okay, here we go. Twitter questions. So after, this is from Eric, of course. So after Rebel Moon, what ZACK's Netflix project are you most eager to hear more about outside of the Army of the Dead universe? Well, more Rebel Moon, to be honest. But still, when it comes to Horse Latitudes, I'm still kind of curious about that one, too. I want ZACK to do a more serious movie where he doesn't have a bunch of green screens everywhere and stuff like that. I would actually love to hear more about that. It's a small movie. I want him to show his range, maybe where he does get more award season recognition right there. So I would actually like to see what's going on with that. Mike, Soups Kenobi, say release the Snyder Cut happens and the movie, like the Snyder Cut before it, is received way better than Studio Squad. This would be brilliant for Discovery. They can blame Studio Squad on the ego and greed of the old regime, allowing them to forge a newer and better path for DC. I mean, it seems like a no-brainer, right? RJ, Resident Justice. Do you think Scott Derrickson could return to Marvel to work on another project or a character after leaving Doctor Strange? Probably not. I think that since Marvel is going to do more horror-related projects, he could easily come in and handle one of those characters for something like Disney Plus. I mean, it sounds good, but I mean, he might have just fully walked away from it. Who knows? I don't know. But I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind. Andrew Casali. Since the Doctor Strange 2 trailer had Patrick Stewart's voice for Professor X, and since we saw him in No Way Home, Since, you're talking about Toby. And since Sam Raimi is directing Doctor Strange, I hope Sam puts his version of Spider-Man Tobey Maguire. Possibility is endless in the multiverse. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet too. And there's Superior Iron Man. Can you imagine? Man, it's gonna be crazy. If it ends up being Tom Cruise, holy shit. But I mean, it's probably going to end up being our Robert Downey Jr. for all we know. I don't know. Be pretty interesting. Jacob, my reason to boycott the Batman. I would like to see this. Robert Pattinson says he'll do porn if his Batman movie flops. I think Meg, you should probably boycott the Batman too if you want to see some Robert Pattinson porn. Just saying. Here you go. Okay. Oh, there it is. Cool. All right. The Let's Get Nuts shirt. Thank you. I need to get that shirt. I need to get that shirt. Ryan, I'm starting to think that Tom Cruise may actually be, I know. Well, even Daniel RPK said, like, all the rumors are true. So I'm like, oh, shit. Is it all that shit's really true? Man. But I'd rather it be a surprise. I mean, it's going to be interesting to, like, be in the theater and it's like, who's going to be that Iron Man? Because apparently there's going to be somebody. And if it's Tom Cruise, I'm just going to start laughing my ass off. I'm going to start laughing like Tom Cruise uncontrollably, if that's the case, because it just seems like it's a little too, I don't know if it just feels a little too gimmicky to me, but at the same time, it's like they're going to do the council, the Illuminati. I mean, you got Iron Man, you got Professor X, you got Namor, who's supposed to be in it too, and then they were talking about Black Bolt too. That's why, like, I think Eric, you said something like, "What if Vin Diesel shows up to be?" I'm like, no, they'll try to probably reinvent what's his name coming back from that disaster of a show, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyways, guys, all right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. Again, apologize for the little mishap with the trailer. Yeah, like I said, I got very little sleep last night, but I got not enough sleep last night. Probably not this whole weekend. It was a very busy weekend, so I apologize for the mishap when it came to the trailer. But still, we had fun breaking that shit down as per usual. Make sure you smash that like, thumbs up before you leave. Hit that notification bell. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to become a member, hit the member. We'll do, of course, a post-show members-only stream tomorrow. If you want to join the Patreon and help out the pirate ship, please do so. And, of course, the Film Junkie Closet down below with merchandise. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same junkie time and the same junkie channel. Love you. I will talk to you later.